gets her jacket off here. I love
And
it.
a shoe
Get the
off.
shoe off.
Oh,
Not so much a sock off, but
No.
anyway,
That's enough of that.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know where to start. I mean, it's nearly. There's still loads to do, Martin. 4 days left officially, 3 days.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've still got shows to go to. I still have. I would love to go and see Solo Date, which apparently is really, really good. I haven't seen that, but I have seen some absolutely fantastic stuff.
Give us your highlights.
I think the highlight, obviously, Rula Lenska. I absolutely adore her as a person, and I think Eurobeat has been a fantastic show. But there have been one or two not so good ones, but I don't like, I always like to be encouraging, shall we say.
But before we get to that, Robert, tell us
My
highlights.
favourite.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to sound spectacularly pretentious, but I have to say it. The best show was Measure for Measure, Shakespeare, in Russian. Like a festival experience. It was really, really brilliant.
Do you speak Russian?
No. There were subtitles and stuff.
Right, all right.
And I don't know if you know the story, but it's about the Duke of Vienna steps aside and lets his assistant take over. And it's all about justice. And when the guy that takes over took his spectacles, I was in modern dress. I tell you, he looked so like Vladimir Putin. It was absolutely terrifying. And it's all about he goes mad disciplinarian, and so it's all about measure, measure for measure.
Yeah.
It was just terrifically good. Terrifically good.
We've done a very good job over the month of plugging some brilliant shows.
Yeah.
But Robert, you'll probably be a bit more honest than Martin and tell us what you didn't like.
Well, as you know, I didn't really like Deep Time right at the beginning.
Really?
I don't want to concentrate on the bad things, but I have to say that there was a show which was a co-production between the Team, which is an American company, and the National Theatre for Scotland, which was a bit disappointing, mostly because they've done such great things before. It's called Anything That Gives Off Light. And interestingly, it's been a really controversial, really divided people. Some people
I've
it was
heard
really
lots
good.
about that.
Yeah,
And
lots of people thought it was really good. A lot of people
what's
thought it
the
was disappointing. If I tell you that the programme notes were actually slightly more interesting than the show, that's not the right balance, if you know.
Right.
So that was a bit of a disappointment.
I think the thing is you've got to be encouraging to people, and I mean we have seen. I mean the international festival this year has been absolutely. I mean Norma was absolutely
so
superb.
jealous
I
that
did
it
get to see that, which
No, I didn't.
was
But I tell you-
and I think we're very, very lucky.
The one that everybody's talking about, the other opera at the end of the festival, as you say, still on, Cosi fan tutte, normally a kind of happy, lovely, frothy kind of comedy, now in its really kind of dark version with it's set in Eritrea, and oh God, apparently it's really, I haven't seen it yet, but apparently it's really tough watch.
I think that's the thing about the sets that have been this year. I mean, when Norma was set in a schoolroom, a 1940s schoolroom, and it's meant to be this lovely, forest and grove.
Yeah, I tell you,
So,
I mean,
you are challenged at everything that we do,
yeah,
and of course
there's lots of people bringing new ideas, new ways of doing things all the time.
So tell me what happens when we all go home, because
we're not. It's still going on.
Because Martin, you've been in the audience quite a few times
I
over
have
the month. So what are you going to do?
Well, I've got to get my tips on what to go and see, you see, and I've loved it. But you see, we've still got things like the Highland Tattoo up in Inverness, which is in September. We've still got the fireworks on Monday. We've still got loads. I mean, because the festival's over, it doesn't mean to say that we all sort of disappear into and go into a darkened room. I will.
I'm
but
going to miss you guys because I don't stay in Edinburgh, unlike Martin, so I've been coming through when I've not been through. I'll tell you what, you've kept me up to date with everything that's been going on. Oh, seriously.
We're going to miss you
I
too.
know, thank you
You've
for that,
kept us up
Robert.
to
It's
date.
been good fun. Listen, guys, thank you very much.
Yeah, I can see you both going for tea now and discussing this all night.
Gin in a teacup.
Probably.
Guys, thank you.
Thank you.
Now, we've got to take our final break of this series, but when we come